Hello and welcome to today's demo. In this demo, let's go through the process of modernizing the healthcare solution using the Oracle integration. So let's take a use case from the Rehab application and review how its current state of solution is implemented and its challenges. And then let's review what's the future state and the advantages of it. Now let's go through the use case that we wanted to implement over here. So it is to enable the healthcare providers to claim the rehab insurance by submitting the assessment report to the CMS via UDS. So it has two flows, which we have marked it over here with the red line and the green line. The red line is to send the patient information after the patient gets discharged from the rehab facility. So the clinical note application sends the patient information to the UDS, and in turn, it will send it to the CMS. The healthcare providers or the hospitals can always go and amend the patient information in the UDS. The patient information will flow back as a PDF format to the clinical note, which we have marked that as a green line. So in this particular demonstration, we will deep dive an end-to-end flow on the green line. And the whole solution currently was implemented with the legacy application called OpenLink, and it has many challenges. One of them is the code that they have written to authenticate Alvai APIs is very complex and it is fragile, and the maintenance cost is very high. And the whole solution is non-resilient and low fault tolerance. So let us see how we have solved these problems in the latest solution, which is using the Oracle integration. Let's now review the future state of the solution, which was implemented using the Oracle integration. So when UDS sends the HL7 messages of the patient assessment report to the Oracle integration, MLLP adapter, which we have shipped it in Oracle integration recently, captures the HL7 message and then hand it over to the healthcare actions. And what does this healthcare actions does? It will identify document of the HL7 message. Here, it will identify the MDM-T02 document and then sends it to the next healthcare actions to convert this HL7 format of the message to the JSON format. And that is being handed over to the newly developed IRPI adapter using Rapid Adapter Builder infrastructure. This adapter especially developed for the clinical note of Millennium application to send the patient assessment update in the PDF format. Now, let's go and execute the end-to-end flow. So this is HL7 client. I'm using HL7 client instead of UDS to process the HL7 message. So before I go and process the patient assessment report from this client, let us go and review the power chart of Millennium to see the documents that were processed. So I can see the latest document that got processed is on June 3rd for this particular patient at 2:39 a.m. CDT. So let us now go ahead and execute the HL7 message. So I can see there's an acknowledgement that was sent by OIC to HL7 client. Now I will go to the OIC observe and then check it out whether we have received this message or not. Let me refresh the screen. I can see the new message has received and processed successfully as well. Now I'll go back to the power chart and then refresh the screen to see whether I have any new message that got received. You can see a new one that is received in the power chart. Let me go and do a preview of this. This is a PDF document that we have received it from the HL7 client. If you see the HL7 client, along with the patient information over here, you have a big base 64 encoded PDF format, the same sent to the Millennium Clinical Note application using IRPI adapter that was developed using the Rapid Adapter Builder infrastructure. So now let's go and review the design time of this integration. So this is the integration that we have developed it to build this use case in the Oracle integration. So we have MLLP adapter, which receives the HL7 message from the UDS, and it sends the same raw data information to the healthcare action to match whether the right HL7 document or not. Here we are sending the MDMT02 message. If the UDS is not sending the same MDMT02 message, it will discard the message and process it further. If it is the same or the right message, it'll send it to the next healthcare action, where this healthcare action will convert the HL7 message into the JSON format. Okay, and then it maps it to the Alva API of the Millennium Clinical Note. So the as usual normal mapping after we convert into the proper JSON format over here. And then you have a invoke action for the IRFPA adapter. This is to integrate the clinical note application of the Millennium. Let's now quickly review the connection page of this particular adapter. So as we mentioned, the complex part here is to authenticate the Millennium Alva APIs. So what we have done in the latest solution, we have developed a managed security policy for the Alva APIs. So customer does not really need to understand the complete complexity of this. They can just use this security policy and provide other required details and integrate it with the clinical note of Millennium. So as Millennium is in on-premise, so you need to get it integrated only with the connectivity agent. So I've configured the connectivity agent here and then integrated with the Millennium. So now let's quickly go back to the my slide to understand the advantages of the solution. So this is a low code no code solution, and it is completely resilient and fault tolerant. You can always upgrade your solution with the latest technology, and it's very seamless integration, as you have native adapter that is already available, and the security policy which is already available is just a plug and play, and customers can easily onboard to the solution in no time. That's all from this demo. Thank you.